Hello and welcome back to the Itch Live, where we're playing Among the Sleep. So I got a few things I want to talk about, mostly the game, but some shop things. One, I'm trying to boost my Twitter and Instagram and Facebook pages. I just want to try to build a community, so if you're watching this live, or you're watching this on YouTube later on, I just want to let you know you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at JoeCrazy3193, and hopefully you can subscribe, follow, and keep in touch. I'd love to hear from you if you have any questions about my videos and what I'm all about. As of Among the Sleep, when I streamed on Tuesday, or I should say part 1, they threw a lot at me. So I feel kind of bad where I wasn't really commenting on anything. And that was only because there was just... I mean, literally, like, the first thing I saw was, I swear to God, I thought we were in the womb. Because I knew we were playing as a 2-year-old child, because, I mean, there could be time jumps. But, I mean, right there and then, there was, like, psychedelic imagery that looked like a womb, but then all of a sudden it became a glass that I was drinking out of. But, literally, like, I don't know, 5 minutes after that, when shit was going down in my bedroom, and you go into the basement, and there's a clubhouse, and you gotta find memories, and there's a garden, a park, and then I get abducted in the park. I don't know, I was just like, what is going on? But, clearly, divorce, loneliness, alcoholism, clearly we cannot trust, our own mom, which sucks. We gotta trust our parents, but, as a 2-year-old child, a 2-year-old child, our teddy bear friend is trying to explain, or at least the story, metaphorically trying to explain to the child about all these things, so it's really interesting. So where we left off last was, our teddy bear got grabbed away from us, and I believe his arm was ripped off in Star Wars fashion. Not by a lightsaber, but by my father. I assume my father. So, I kind of want to just jump back in. So let's just hit this button. So we're back in. Tectonic! How's it going? Glad to be here. Glad for you to be here. Waiting for some of my other friends to get in here. Hopefully they'll join shortly. But I want to jump right in. I'm just looking here. This is the chapter selection, and I don't want to seem like I'm cheating here, but I can't imagine going into this and thinking, is there like a minute left, because this all looks super familiar. And I'm like, this is the finale, and then there's credits. So what are we? Oh boy, I want to stream for 2 hours. What are we gonna do for 2 hours if the game's about to end right here? So I guess we'll just end the game. There is a prologue that I didn't get to do. And then there's a museum, so we'll check out the museum. And if not, then I can just go back to chapters and just try to figure out what the hell's going on, what I missed. Okay, so it didn't save me directly from where we were. This is just a checkpoint. So that's actually pretty cool, because now what we're looking at here is the beginning of that chapter. And I did not select, I just put continue story, so... Oh, no. Okay, yeah. So, we're back at the clubhouse. And I don't have my teddy bear with me anymore. Oh. I feel like the weirdest thing that happened last time was... Raise the volume just a little bit. I kept dying by my own means and not by anything that the game actually threw at me. So I thought that was odd. Now I'm really curious how I'm supposed to get past this. Oh, now these are closed off. Oh. Wait, didn't we have 4 memories? The locket. The music box. The book. The toy. So now that the old toy is going to be replaced with the new toy. Yes. I'm curious. Will it allow me to do that? No. Okay, now. Yeah, okay. So this is the toy that we had to go find at the beginning of the game. The teddy bear told us. Okay, so now, here's the big question. How am I supposed to do this? Because before, Mr. Bear, pressed both buttons. And we don't have him anymore. Crouch. Yeah, that stinks. Hey, I got some blocks in here. Oh, is that a picture of us playing basketball? Aww. Adorable. How you guys like my new PJs? Yeah, change PJs. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm curious. What do I do? What do I do? Is there a way for me to climb back up? I can't even see, to be honest. Oh, invisible wall. Thank you, game. Alright, never mind. I guess I have to stay here and deal with that. Is that the end of the game? Your teddy bear gets ripped from you, and you can't go find your mommy, and you're stuck in this metaphorical nightmare? Is that what's happening? Because I need Teddy to press the button. And if Teddy's not here, then how do I get past all the buttons? I need a new friend. Unless there's an object in here I can press and put on the, Can I put the blocks on there? This has got to be heavy enough, right? I mean, that's... No? Why? Stupid. That's when... Oh, that's cute. I drew myself listening to the music box. More blocks. How amazing would it be if we found Teddy in here without his missing arm? But I feel like he would say something if he did. Why does the machine look broken? It doesn't look like it's gonna work regardless. I am not sure. I don't have him. Where's my teddy? Teddy? Is that the metaphorical of the game ending? Like, you don't have Teddy, so that means you can't do anything? Which means you're lost? No, he's not there either. Where's my Teddy? How do I get through the door? Do I throw blocks at the door? No. Where is my Teddy? I need a friend. I mean, look, I still have the arm, so, I mean, it's not completely out of the question. I can't imaginably rebuild him. How amazing would this, if this magic... Can I just let go of it, or no? How am I holding on to this if both my hands are right here? You know what? I'm not gonna question it. This is a very weird world we are in. There's gotta be somewhere I can put this, right? I mean, I couldn't put it in that machine. Can't unlock that. Okay. Yes! I can't still... Wait, why is that heavier than the block? Okay, so Teddy is gonna help us for the last time. I knew I had to do that. I knew I had to do something. There we go. What do we got? Back in the womb? Oh. Are we going back to reality? Let's find out. I'm coming, Mommy. Was I in the closet the entire time? Oh, it's morning. So that means it was a nightmare. And I just literally wrecked the place. But then again, I feel like I'm about to endure all the horrors of my nightmares coming true. Hey, is that the castle? I do not remember this being here. Why is there so much music? Oh, there's the, Oh, there's a bottle with that, too. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, I was definitely playing my room last night. My crib is still there. Interesting. There's the star. I never had to find a Okay, are we moving? That's something I didn't ask myself before. Like, are we moving because, or is Daddy moving out? Like, what is? Oh, there's a puzzle piece. Everything from our nightmare is coming into reality. It's amazing. A 2-year-old could. There's the owls. Okay, which, like I said, we were at a park, and it seemed like I was kidnapped, but I don't know what the owls represented. Like, what kind of memory was that? Who leaves a fire extinguisher upstairs? Yeah, it's not giving me anything. Okay, I guess I'm just going downstairs. There's a key. Interesting. So, are we back in reality? Here's the, Can I put the puzzle back together? No, it's not gonna let me rotate it either. Nope. Alright. Can't pull any chairs. Okay. And I still have no Teddy. There's another owl. What? I'm going to assume that's mommy crying because of the stress. One thing I was thinking about too, is that having a child could be really stressful for a parent, especially someone that, in this case, could be single. Yep. And goes to drinking. Yep. Here we are. I mean, this game went dark quick. She is terrifying. She is truly the real monster. What if I just walk away? Yeah, Mom. Oh. Oh! Whoa! Yeah, I'm answering the door. It's the police. Officer, arrest my mother. Arrest! I'm running out of here. I'm getting out of here. Hi there, little one. Come here. Please be daddy. It's a Detective Pikachu. Not to spoil Detective Pikachu. We did just end the game 20 minutes into the stream. Wow. 20 minutes into the stream and it's done. Well, like I said, we still have the prologue and the museum, and maybe I'll just play through some of the other missions and just try to figure things out. But it's pretty cut and dry, I feel. It's pretty cut and dry. The father was the voice of the bear, and clearly the mother went crazy. Not crazy, but like, she's depressed, she went through a divorce, maybe the father cheated on her. That wasn't really like clear cut, but she definitely pushed him away. Fixing my audio here. I have a little like issue with the headset. There you go. So yeah, I mean, that was a good game. I mean, I didn't expect it to be that short, though. I mean, I did get it on sale. I mean, I don't know how much it was, what the full price was. This is gonna be really long, and I doubt there's a thing going on here, so I'm gonna just quit that out there. Let's go check out the prologue. Let's see what the prologue's all about. Maybe there's something here that... a little bit, I don't know. Apparently the prologue was DLC as well. That when the game came out with like... Why am I in the cold? Like, see what I'm talking about? Like, if you're watching this and this is the first part you're watching, and you're like, wow, I just watched the end of the game, and now he's starting at the beginning of the game. Like, okay, I don't know why the game, even in a prologue sense, like, this is an epilogue that I would still be like, I don't know what's going on. Pretty much my gameplay from last time is, what is going on? Why? What is the metaphor? Why would I start the game like this? Okay, that was broken. All of my toys. What kind of cult magic is this? What? No wonder that wasn't in the full release. What was that? Why is it cold now? My mom's a psycho. I don't even have the teddy bear yet because that happens in the game. Wait, there's another character we interact. What? Who are you? What? What? I'm so confused. Why? Wait. Those lights. These lights. They die out really quickly. Okay. Alright. Oh. Wait, what? The magnet fell out. Magnets. I glued this back together. How did the glue dry up? What is happening? Great. Now I don't have... I should have just never left it. Now... What is happening? Oh my god. How did it just dry up? Well, it does stay in there. I'm not touching it. It's gonna just fall out. Anyway, who are you? You're an owl? How do I talk to you? Can I close the window, and does that make that warm? Yes. Oh, yeah. Genius. I wanna grab you. I wanna hug you. I wanna hug you. Is there, another window? I don't think so. Oh, you know what? Yup. That makes sense. Okay. What? Oh, wait, what? Glitched much? Alright. Oh. Monster don't like happy. Wait. Oh, so it's like a hide and seek thing now. What? What is this? Oh, you know, another thing that I was doing in the game, I was collecting pictures. Yeah, like that. So where do those come in play? Do they come in play at all? I have to look at the menus. There's got to be something here. Alright, so... Oh my. What kind of toy is that? Even if it's a back scratcher. Alright. Wait. Yeah, that's not terrifying. Should I just grab this? Bring it all the way over to the door. I guess I could have gotten it, with that, but whatever. Oh. That was... Okay, that's why you don't block the door. I love that animation. It's adorable. Wait a minute. This isn't my current room. So they just moved in. That's why there's all the boxes. So this is an old house. Aha! Cool. Okay. don't have a flashlight. And I can't see. So, if you're gonna complain and say, Joe, it's really dark, I can't see. I'm like, I can't see either. Oh. Why is that a memory? What? That was just the ending of the game. We saw her in that position. Wait, I wonder if this is the father's house. And so this is why she took us away in the first place. Because, he leaves windows open and it snows.
So cold.
Aw, you're adorable. Not sure how strong this baby is, but... No, close. Close. I'm close enough to grab it. Close. There you go. Alright. Alright, and I don't...
Please,
More happy. Okay. So, you want some soup? I can make you some soup. Want some soup? I don't know if there's like the music. Am I supposed to take the music box with me? You know what? I didn't even try doing that. Let's go get the music box. What the hell was that? Okay. I was just wanting to get the music box. Chill. See, that's the other thing that I didn't. Not that I say I don't care about, but or didn't feel like. Oh yeah. No, yeah, see, I can't take that with me. Not to say there's anything wrong with it, but at no point during the game did I feel that I was really in danger. So I didn't feel scared, it was just annoying when I couldn't see things. And there were noises that I couldn't correlate. I mean, sure, there were sections of the game where, there's sections of the game where, like, yeah, I'm being chased by, like, this evil alcoholic mom, you know, how I see, you know, see her, like, she's, like, looks like a wooden witch, or, like, there's a big guy in a coat and big eyes, and it's supposed to represent my parents, but it's never, like, I feel like, oh, there's something, I hear something, and it's, like, running across, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna die soon. I'm like, nah, it's okay. It's just supposed to scare me a little bit. And so if this is a game towards kids, you know, like, what kind of kids? I mean, what age group? I mean, otherwise, I mean, I still really like the... Wait, okay. Otherwise I really still like the game. I just like playing as a different character, a different type of character. Playing as a 2-year-old is really interesting. And, you know, having that little wobble look, I can look down, I'm like, I'm a child, you know? And then you can crawl. And that goes faster. Like, there's mechanical aspects to it. But I just feel like there isn't, I feel like there should be more games like this that use these same mechanics. But the story is just so dark, so quick, and I feel like I don't really put your, like, it doesn't come... I'm trying to say, like, it doesn't ease it in at all. It's just like... And depression. Okay. And alcoholism. Okay. And violence. You know, like, depression. Like, oh, like, whoa. People. Chill. Like, you're playing as a 2-year-old. You're not, I mean, I feel like maybe that, I mean, I like playing as a 2-year-old, but it's just, I feel like with that type of trying to come across that, or trying to make someone understand that. Like, it should be more like a 5-year-old, not a 2-year-old. How's food? You want some soup? What? What? Oh, okay. I gotta say though, I do like that all the sounds do sound extremely over dramatic, only because I'm a 2-year-old, as they should. That's the one thing I do appreciate. But once again though, I don't sense any urgency in those sounds. I don't feel frightened by those sounds. I feel like I have to get to the music box. Well, not, I mean, it's a radio. Sure. Why can't I just climb those things? Okay, that was weird. I had to push that. Okay, that was inverted for no reason. Okay. Now that's climbing like a pro. Nice! Happy, happy, joy, happy, 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 joy. Is someone gonna explain to me what's going on? And you're just... Let me just get rid of that for ya. I said let me just get... Okay, I guess you're stuck in there. Or I just make you disappear. Okay. I go boop, and you disappear. Wait, that didn't even give me a noise that dropped. It just gave me a noise that I picked it up. Oh, there it goes. So let's keep theorizing here. Okay, so yeah, definitely old home. I feel like if this was the father's house, we would see, like, figures of a father. And since this story is already about the mother, so I guess this is during, like, the divorce. I wish I could read, because I'd want to read this. But since I don't read, it's a bunch of scribbles, which I also think is incredibly adorable. Yeah? How's this? You know, with the introduction of the Untitled Goose Game, which... Whoa! That was cool. But like I said, like, I don't feel any urgency like that's gonna kill me, because then again, it's a prologue or whatever. Hey, look, my formula. Pick it up. What I was gonna say, with the introduction of the Untitled Goose Game, where you just play as a goose, and you can do whatever, and you can, I guess, try to be nice, but you end up just, you know, ruining everybody's day. Like, imagine being this 2-year-old, and all you do is, like, you get on top of things, and you cause havoc, and you just throw shit on the ground, and, like, that'd be hilarious. That'd be an awesome game. Two-year-old parkour. Kid Parkour is our next game. But assuming that that monster that we just saw is Mom in alcoholic mode, and which, as horrible as that just sounded, like, why am I running around as a 2-year-old? Like, I mean, I guess, I don't know. I forgot I have to come back here. I can't pull anything around. I guess I just run up here. I thought the snow would kill me. Yeah, I guess not. And then I gotta turn on an awesome movie. Oh. What is that? What story is that? Oh. Cool. Oh, Gopher, yeah! Oh, yeah! Oh, you know what? I'm laying down, I'm gonna watch this. My favorite skateboard Gopher. I love this part. Oh, yeah! Totally wicked. Totally goo goo gaga. Alright, let's go get my doll. Alright, so we got 3, but weren't there like 6 of them in that toy cult that we had? Odd. Not sure why I have a toy cult. I think I'm questioning my childhood. Why am I breathing so high? Terrible. Alright. I mean, then again, like, look, this house is really cool. I think it's really well designed, really well lit, for a horror game. I just wish that creature was a bit more like, more threatening. Like it was Slender. Like I had to go get, like, this is a mini game that I can play over and over and try doing it. Oh, yeah, okay. So the father did live here. Interesting. Interesting. Can I read anything on the calendar? No, I cannot. Okay. I just can't read it all. Interesting choice, that. Is that a light switch? I can't see a damn thing. Oh, you know what? Maybe I saw... Oh, there's something over there. I wonder if I have to go on the... I can't see. Isn't there a game where you're supposed to simulate blindness? Hey, there's a thing. What is this? Wait, what? Oh, it's supposed to be like a little picture of us. It's a family photo, but it's all frosted because it was cold. And just so the artist didn't have to actually draw anybody. Cool. Cool! Alright, so that room was kind of pointless. I think it's time to go upstairs. Question is, do I know how to climb upstairs? And the other thing too, I realized that there were no jump scares, which, one, I appreciate because this is all about ambience, ambient noises. I like it a lot. But like I said, I don't feel like I'm ever in any danger. Which kind of stinks, because I feel like I should be climbing these stairs and like, oh shit, you know? And like at some point, oh, it's locked? Okay. At some point, because if you're running on your feet, for a long period of time, you trip. So you gotta like kind of balance between running on your feet and then crawling. And especially if they can manipulate the mechanics a bit so that, you know, you can escape and like crawl, like go under a table, and like your mom, you can't see you, crawl under a bed. You know, like that'd be a really cool, fun game. But even though there were sections of it in this game, but they were like very fantasy oriented. So I still never felt like it was necessary. I never felt like I was never in any danger. of like dying. Like the only time I ever really died where it said continue story was me falling into pits of death. Which, why are there pits of death in this game? Like, I could understand like getting caught by your parents, you know, since they're supposed to be evil or have evil versions of them, but still, there shouldn't be like any pits of death. Oh, finally, light. Finally can see. Oh, you know, that is... I wanted... Yeah, please, could we not? It's bad enough that I can't see. If by chance you're just tuning in, I am currently playing the prologue to Among the Sleep. We had beat the game, and it was a pretty clear-cut ending. Clearly was the story about was our mom and her depression and her loneliness drove herself to become an alcoholic and being very violent. But the nightmarish world that I was living in at the time that was trying to slightly small tell me that, and then beat it over my head. Oh, it's John! John was the third person that joined. Yeah, honestly, I had literally like a minute left in that game. No, apparently it's not as long as Soma. This game is incredibly short. Short, sweet, and to the point. But right now I'm playing the prologue, where, very cool imagery. Yeah, I don't... Oh. Like I said, I never thought I was going to be in any danger, but apparently there was any danger. Alright, yeah, see? There you go. Cool. Finally, something that was actually trying to kill me. Yeah, no, I think, like I was just explaining, that we had just beat the game, and it's very clear-cut, and they start, at some point during the game, they beat it over your head with metaphors of, like, your mom drinks, you know, she's in a danger to you, you know, like, you need to get out of this house. But I wish there was more reality to it, and I guess they're trying to go to the idea of trying to communicate the real-life scenarios through some nightmarish, metaphorical, like, fancy lands, because your character is a 2-year-old child, but then again, a 2-year-old child's not really going to remember this anyway. Maybe at ages 5 and 6. So I think they got the age wrong. Really? Oh, I'm assuming that's what where I had to go. Finally, for the first time, I'm having a difficulty doing something in this game. So let's just bolt for it. I'm assuming that's where I have to go. Okay, yeah. So far I've been having to collect my cult toys, my toys of a cult, and hold on. No, I am pushing it out. No, don't come back in. Why? It's so weird. Once again, I can't see a lot. This is some parkour child right here. Closing windows apparently melts things instantly. So as you can see, I'm going to close this. Here you go. And everything just melts instantly. That was snow, by the way, not ashes. Alright, so I'm assuming that thing's going to be gone. Oh, shit! I get it now. I get it. Honestly, those things are extremely terrifying as a kid, and so having that type of simulation is really, really cool. But I think we need that stool, and I don't know how I'm supposed to get that across. Because we need a way to get up there. And having no flashlight is starting to piss me off. Because I put the gamma on way too low, and sadly, gamma adjust. Here we are. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, now he can see. Maybe I could just, if I don't. Oh, come on. Okay, so how am I supposed to get that stool over there across over here? How? I have to get over there. Oh, there he is. Our little teddy bear. Not our own teddy bear, but just like another teddy bear. Okay, slow. Interesting. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah! Yeah, you can't beat me. You can't beat me. Put some jams on. Hey, buddy. Oh. Okay. You're welcome. Alright, oh. Oh, okay. Thought I was stuck there. Okay. So I feel like defeating this thing, if I could just... I'm on this. With the light. And it's not scary anymore. And then it does it. It would scare the hell out of me. Alright, cool. This. Alright. So yeah, so as a prologue, this is an old house. The new house we had just moved in is part of the full game. Alright, cool. But I just don't understand why it doesn't... I don't feel like I get across why the father left. But he's not the bad guy, because he picks us up at the end. Reem was asking me to go to the diner? Nope. Why? Because you went out last night. Because you ate last night. I mean, I go in for work for 12 tomorrow, so technically I could go, but I'd be down to go. But I'm still playing this. And, I'm a little hungry, but then again, you know, try to save an extra buck or so. Since I'm not making any money streaming. Oh boy. Oh, interesting. That's the star that we had to collect in the game. Okay, interesting. But I don't... I'm trying to understand why... Oh, shit. Yeah. We'll find you. Where'd you go, mommy? Oh, shit, that way. Oh, shit. Oh, shit! Oh. Oh, so there is some danger in here. Okay. Finally, like I said. Hopefully, finally. Oh, my. Oh, down here again. Okay. So, let's see. We have four toys. I'm assuming that there's 6. Okay, this prologue started off really weird. We spawned in snow, and I ran up following some tracks, and I saw 6, I believe 6 of my toys. I'm assuming they're my toys. And they were all, having a cult around a music box, and now I spawn here in this cabin, and I've been trying to save them all, which sounds crazy, but then again, after playing the game, this is the most sane thing I've played. Honest truth. Most sane thing. So, I'm assuming at this point oh, that axe is pretty terrifying looking. Okay. Oh, it's open now. Cool. My father has left, and now we're just looking. Our mom is just roaming around drunk, since she's in rage mode. And I'm saving my 6 friends. Locked. Yeah, let's just go this way. Oi! Okay. Wait a minute. That's a big enough light. Like, for the end of the game. I don't know. Some attic. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. We shouldn't even... I don't know. Can I move this? I'm 2 years old, and I'm strong baby. I am a strong baby. Any toys in here I can save? Oh! Hey there, little bunny rabbit. How am I supposed to save you? Wait, how am I supposed to get to you? Here we are. I'm coming, little bunny. As a 2-year-old, I would recommend all 2-year-olds to never do what I'm about to do. Okay. No! No! What? She not drunk anymore? Oh yeah, she's just packing up. Yeah, because we're moving. I really wish we played this first. I think this would have been really interesting. But really would have threw me for a loop, because spawning in the snow really would have been like, what is happening? Okay, yeah, so we're ending on the prologue here. Why is there a museum? That's the crazy thing. I want to see the museum. There's gonna be something here? Because this is the basement. Oh, it's just locked now. Okay. So maybe there was only... What? Yeah. Fly! Now it's terrible plane. Why is she pushing him away? What did that guy ever do to her? That's the one thing that isn't explained to me at all. it's not giving me any reason to hate my dad. She's the monster. And we just, what, walk outside in the cold? Oh. The bunny. Maybe my dad knows that I lost a toy, that's why he gave me a new toy? Why am I walking in the snow? Where's my mom? That's right, she's off being drunk. Wait! This resembles the clubhouse, unless we're going to the clubhouse. Aww. Oh. Oh, she's ugly, but also incredibly depressed.
It's too much.
Yeah, it's too much to do on your own. You need somebody to help you. So why... Yeah, you know what? I feel like if I played the prologue first, I feel like I wouldn't need to play the entire game at all, because everything in that told me what needed to be happening, you know? Like, it didn't... I feel like playing at the end, that was probably better. Because it told me everything I needed, like, you know, like, there was a father involved, you know, he left or ran off, and then the mother is just, you know, alcoholic. I don't know what to tell you on that one. That's crazy. That's crazy. Among the Sleep. Interesting. So this is supposed to be the museum? And usually in games museums, they're just like areas to walk around and like explore. So we'll do this for a little bit. I just hit the first hour. I usually try to stream for 2 hours. Oh, sweet art. 47! Okay, I need to download wallpaper for this. This is adorable. Oh, that's really cool art. Why? That should happen in the game. When you hug him, you can either hug him or like press like right trigger or something, and like there's a beam of light. You can save other toys, and that like does happiness. Like that'd be so cool. Birth of Among the Sleep. In the winter of 2009, all Andres and Harvard-Steen Sky Gajarvik, a former team member, gathered a group of eager students at Hemdark University College to get together for their final bachelor degree assignment. The pitch back then was as follows. You're a 2-year-old waking up in the middle of the night, and you can see a dark shadow standing in the doorway. It approaches and violently tips your cot over, leaving you exposed and alone on the floor, scrambling to escape and find the safety of your mother. This was the starting point for our journey towards the game that you can play today. For this school project, our goal was to make a demo that we could build upon after graduating. To keep it simple, we settled on rudimentary mechanics and goals when making the first part of the game. As inexperienced students, we started making our own engine from scratch and worked on that for 6 months before realizing that we could never finish a representable demo before the deadline. We made the switch to Unity and recreated everything we had made in a fraction of the time. Unity was used for the entire project at that point. This imagery I like. I like this imagery. This is really cool. What? Why is none of this in the game? What is that down there? That looks so cool. Characters and creatures. Okay, that's a much cuter teddy bear than what we got. And that is a chubby baby. That feels like me. Actually, me as a kid was a lot skinnier, so seeing a chubby baby was more like me shoved down into a baby size. 3D model. That's so cool. Wow, that's how textures. That's super cool. Ah, yeah, he looks cuter here, but in the game it looks very uncanny. That's not bad, but yeah, in the 3D model, the mother looks kind of. She definitely should have maybe. I don't know. She's got the big eyes. They gotta pull more Disney into her to really get that. Yeah. I see it. I see what they're trying to do here, but it's just. The animation just of her is just really just uncanny as hell. Herald? Herald was the first monster we made for the game. The name merely a way for us to refer to it when working on it. It has no deeper meaning, originally described as a shadowy figure. Okay, well. Haida originated from the very early development when the story of the game level told us the child. Haida was the mother of a poor little girl. Sadly, she drowned and came back to haunt the little girl as the creature she is now. Oh, so in the second part, when we were collecting the puzzle pieces, that was the thing that was chasing us, not our physical mother. But still, like, I get it. Eep. When discussing the game that could be frightening to a child, the thought of a monster in the closet, and in turn that monster being a dark, scary coat, came quickly to us. That's cool, but here's the thing. I really never knew that that was gonna chase me. Like up here, like that was like I see that in the game. I'm like, okay, cool. But like I always just think that's how you see things as a child. But never early in the game that I thought this would come back as this. And I feel like there would have been a really cool jump scare moment where you're like, oh, there's just a bunch of coats. I'm like, oh, whatever. And then all of a sudden, like a small cutscene, and you just see the coat thing like peer over, and you just see eyes. I'm like, whoa! That'd be really cool. I am cute. These are really cool designs. Where was this in the game? Yeah, Heap is way cooler looking. Like it's just simpler. And like that's just wild. Like I get it. But that isn't. I mean, it's terrifying, but that's way scarier. Plus, like you can see, like there's like veins and like stitchings into the coat, and it's just two eyes. It's simple. I feel like it's super effective that way, just to make it simple. The playground. The early version of the level had the target items hidden away in tunnels around the center, but this yielded unnecessary long paths to traverse, so we made the area smaller as well as opening up in the area. Yeah. Okay. Not sure why there was a park, though. I feel like there should be more story here. Unless I was missing something. Like, if you guys want, like, I can go back and play, like, the first level or so, and just see if anything's making sense, because this was the only one that was just, like, really confusing. No, I'm sorry, not this one, but the playground. Because you collected owls, and I felt like you got kidnapped at some point. I thought it was going to go that route. This level made the most sense, because it told the story through a puzzle. and pictures on the wall. So you saw that the story was about, Haida being like that monster thing, but it was a mother being taken away from the child, which is also a metaphor about with the current situation in the storyline. So this level made the most sense more than the playground, just collecting owls. It didn't give me any hints about where the story was going, where the overgrown house did. Into the closet. So there are three main parts of the game. So the playground, the overgrown house, and then into the closet, which ending up being the end of the game because you come out of the closet into reality, meeting up with your mom. She's on the floor. Assets. Very cool. That is super cool. What else do we have here? Music? Oh yeah, they have the whole entire soundtrack. Oh, that's super cool. Let's see if the touch a bear.
Hey, and welcome to Teddy's the Museum of Among the Sleep. Go on, take a look around.
Okay. Whoa! What? Whoa! Some fast child! Yo, okay. I guess just not to waste time. Wow, that is... Imagine running like that in the game. That image is like... Wait, are these the images that we picked up? Alright, let's find out.
Did you know that you can collect hidden drawings throughout
Okay, they are.
the game?
Okay. I wonder how many I have. Is it gonna tell me?
If you do, they will appear here in this room.
Oh. I don't know.
There might even be a reward if you can find them all.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that would make sense. Oh, so let's see what we have. It looks like me with all of my pals in the prologue. This is the prologue. Okay. All my old toys. Me in a cave. Oh, me under the table hiding from my mom. I'm not sure what that one is up there. That looks like all his friends hiding in a closet. There's an angry frog. Yeah, hiding from mommy. Yeah, like the pictures, like it just gives it away. I mean, it's like I said, really cool story. I enjoy this, but I mean, if there was just the drawings to go off of, I feel like this game would make more sense. I mean, just right off the bat, like an image like that tells me everything I need to know about this game. Literally everything I need to know. I don't think I need to know about alcoholism or anything, but we do want maybe a motive, a reason, not just, oh, having a child is just stressful. I'm like, yeah, but you need to work as a team to be parents to raise a child. It's not just one person's full effort. So the question is, why did she push him away? I want to know that. And maybe that's not something I got the first time, so maybe a second playthrough might be necessary. Alright, what's this room?
The prologue was added as a free DLC a couple of months after release of the game. It was made in collaboration with some of our fans and made to elaborate a little bit on what went wrong with the parents' relationship.
I didn't get any of that.
The mother was not simply evil, but rather that relationships are tough, and neither of the parents handled it well.
Yeah, but I see more of the mother's perspective than...
The prologue was added as a free DLC a couple of months after release of the game. It was made in collaboration with some of our fans, and made to elaborate a little bit on what went wrong with the parents' relationship.
Oh,
That the
shotless.
mother was not simply evil, but rather that relationships are tough, and neither of the parents handled it well.
Yeah, but I feel like the story was mostly around the mother, and I don't see any concepts that brought it to where it's like, what if the father had a problem? We wanted to approach the prologue chapter differently than the rest of the game by making the environment open instead of a very linear path. The players are free to explore the house in the order and pace they chose themselves, which is great. I like that. I wish that a lot of the game was like that, because as a child you want to explore. Like, that's really cool art. Like, that's really cool. Like, if I had to draw that, I'm like, this is a concept for the game. Boom, right here. And I'm like, dude, that's awesome. Like, I want to play that game. Oh, here. Yeah, this is the very first concept image. Yeah. Very cool. Another old concept piece, a prototype of the game back in school. Okay. The house. What do you have to say?
Oh, you're home.
Oh.
The team wanted to start with introducing the character of the mother, as well as the mechanics of the game. Starting with the kid's birthday was a way to both introduce Teddy in the form of a gift and showing how old the kid is.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I mean, it's
When
not...
night falls over the home is when you really start seeing the ways in which the child perceives reality while scared. A large part of the game is based on how children see and interpret what's happening around them.
John says, I don't know why, but that art reminds me of Ed, Edd and Eddy. Which one? The first one here? Yeah, I mean, I could see that. I could definitely see that. I mean, just that type of art style, sure. When were there ever birds?
The playground.
Please explain this game to me.
There's something walking around here, but you never see it. The passive threat keeps you on your toes, and at the same time creates the illusion that you might be safe for the rest of the game.
Okay, I don't like that you laugh there. But, like, I don't remember ever seeing anything. What? Like surreal in-between world where you could see the other dimensions through openings in the walls, and bits of them would seep in. I mean, that's cool. I like that noise. If you can hear that, I like that. It's like the ooh ooh. Like, it's kind of cool. Like, I kind of like that track. Very interesting. Wait. Oh, so we scrapped the idea and focused on more rather than lonely and creepy elements of playgrounds. Wanted to communicate that the kid had traumatizing memories of being left alone in the playground and subject to the terror of older kids. Okay. Okay, I can feel that. I could totally feel that. But this would make more sense to a 5-year-old and not a 2-year-old. Right? I mean, a 2-year-old's not going to remember this. And I know a couple of 2-year-olds. I mean, and they're smart 2-year-olds too, but they're not like... I don't know if this is the imagery that they're going to see. I feel like this is coming out of maybe a 4 or 5-year-old. Especially trying to explain the themes that are going on here. The cave chapter has been through a ton of iterations since the start of the project. One thing that has remained the same is that there would be a castle to ascend in order to get to the end, and that would be the musical rainbow colored bridge. The shape and look of the castle itself has changed several times. Overall gameplay morphed along with the changes. That's cool. Like, I wish that whole, like, instead of the playground, like, this could be the playground right here. I think that would be really, really neat. If the whole mission was in this type of playground, and you have maybe other big monsters around there, and you gotta try to run around and collect certain things, and they're all kind of either laughing or tormenting to get that, maybe keep it like that. Like, I don't know if, it felt like more of a forest. Since you already have a forest level in the game, you have this kind of like indoor slash outdoor level. You have all these other bigger monsters around, and more maybe like have like other toy companions too, to try to comfort that you have to collect, kind of like in the prologue. So that if you play the prologue first and then go into the game and then play this mission, it's like, oh right, just like the prologue. Plus it's a simple introduction. I feel like this type of design of a small little maze playground might work. Oh, there was another cut thing I wanted to see. Cut off, shorten. Yeah, like that looks really cool, but I feel like the castle should be way bigger, that you're playing within that castle. These are examples of the technique. Early sketches. Let's take a look at the early sketches. I mean, seeing the level like this is really cool. Like, I get this. This is cool. Very neat. But why owls? In the early iteration of the chapter, we had a huge tree that the players would have to climb in order to get to the memory in the castle. Instead of climbing the tower, the tree was hollow and was covered in drawers inside the walls, and the gameplay idea was that you had to create a stairway by opening drawers while climbing them. This is an example of the situation where the idea seems really cool, but you make it and try it out, and it turned out to be way too cumbersome and frustrating, so we scrapped it, and we still really like the idea though. Yeah, I mean, sure, I mean, that's the whole creative process. Try things and see what works and see what doesn't work. Like in Progress, like that looks really cool, but how annoying was that? How annoying would that have to be? Like, pretty annoying, I assume. The stump tunnel was unwrapped in ZBrush. Never again. Let's say we're happy a lot of the game is dark. Interesting. Oh my. Wait, what? Oh. Get out. Huh. See, I like drawing stuff like that. You know what? I have a grid book in my closet. I'm gonna start trying to build like map ideas in here, and then try doing the same concept and putting it in the Portal. Since I like playing Portal, I can make test chambers, and I could try to make doing stuff like this. I think that'd be really cool. I like game creating. Like I wanna be a part of making a game. I think just being able to tell a story in an interactive way is just such a fun experience, and a great way to express your ideas and the medium itself. That's cool. Hmm? Another take on the puzzle to untangle the armor from what's blocking the door. Okay. Okay, so, wow. A lot of text here. Painting room, central hub. Initially, the idea was to use the golden egg or other artifact to get through a magical door. The players first had to solve a puzzle that would transform the environment of the whole area from a house to a forest, so that they could get a hold of the egg that was previously too high for the child to reach. A further iteration of the painting room, where solving the puzzle was leading to the chandelier falling and breaking the floor open into a huge chasm, leading to the players being able to obtain the golden egg during golden egg. So during creating this, we took a few steps back and saw that this whole sequence wasn't based on the child's experiences, that was feeling more like a generic puzzle for an adventure game. Therefore, this idea was also ended up in the bin. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think that wouldn't feel like a child and just a generic thing. Having it be putting together an actual puzzle is really neat. Like, to kind of convey, like, you have to put something together. When the scene is white boxed and the general outlay is set, we do rough black and white sketches for paint overs. Cool. Oh wait, he never talked about this.
This is the forested home. It's a crumbling home that's slowly rotting away into the water and trees.
That's cool.
The house here is a symbol of the family and home falling apart.
Sure.
The bloated creature inhabiting it is how the kid sees his mother when she's drinking and full of sorrow.
Mm-hmm. Yup. Totally feel that. Totally feel that. I called all that real easy. But I feel like at that point, like, when we get to I guess this room here, the closet, they start beating your head over it, like, okay, we get it. It's all about her being drunk, and she's angry. I get that.
For each world the player goes through, the environment illustrates more and more the jumbling together of memories. And this place is a direct illustration of that mess. Most prominently, it's framed by the memory the child has from trying to hide in closets or any nook it can find. The monster in this place represents the mother when she is angry. It comes out when the kid is making a mess.
Okay. Interesting. Oh shit, it's over here. Yo! Dude, that's wicked. That's way more terrifying than that is. Out of all the things, that's the most terrifying. It really is. Ugh. Let's do what the bear has to say.
Oh, there you have me. Or old me.
Wait,
as now
what?
I'm just the floaty version in your memory, of course. Also, here are all the characters in Among the Sleep, old and new. Some are not used, and some are hard to see because of the various tricks and lighting we did to obfuscate them.
I want to read this. Whoa! What? Okay, this I gotta know. Now, this one is an old relic. The story and particularly how the game ended was very different in the early days of production. Back then, Teddy was the antagonist of the game. The story was that the broken family situation made the child vulnerable, and an evil entity, a monster disguised as a friendly teddy bear, took advantage of this by tricking the child onto a dangerous adventure far away from home. During production, we realized that we had the choice to either make a typical and predictable horror story or to focus all the attention on the family situation. Serious topics like these aren't much talked about in video games, and we felt compelled to make a creative game around this as we saw the potential to make a much more meaningful story. We scrapped this idea along with a whole chapter and did a huge reworks to many parts of the game. Dude, like, I appreciate what these guys did to make this game, but the art design here is phenomenal. That is way awesome. I want to play that game. Do that game. Please do that game. That looks awesome. Wow! Oh god. Dude. Dude! That's awesome! What the heck is this? Teddy gun? I want a teddy gun. Huh? Codename Teddy gun. Sleep? These are all the creatures that were designed very early in production. That wasn't a sudden decision to cut these from the game. They all naturally phased out as we gradually shifted the game's genre from adventure game with horror elements into that game is today, which is kind of the exact opposite. Yeah, honestly. What worlds did these rejected creatures inhabit? Oh. That's cute. That's really cute. Honestly, let's go check it out. That's so cool. What? A world that was cut before we did anything more than concepts and a rough white box blackout was a life-size dollhouse with a myriad of creepy dolls stalking you in the dark. Yo! Why can't I click on it? Weird. Dude. Yeah, that'd be terrifying. That's super terrifying. Behind the house was a forest. The forest led to a meadow, the meadow into a thorny jungle, and with odd one-eyed monkey one-eyed monkey looking things out to get you if you didn't stay in the light and luminescent mushrooms. Okay. That's cool. Under the forest-weighted underwood of tunnels made by giant worms and great halls of crystals guarded by rock giants. That's awesome. Oh, this is so cool. Oh. Oh god. Oh god, that's terrifying. Oh god. Oh, get me out of here. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. What am I missing things? I'm missing things. Okay, so this is prologue stuff. The core concept of the furnace monster Hans is similar to that of Heap. He wanted to create something terrifying out of an ordinary object. A child might see glowing eyes and a huge mouth on the front part. Oh yeah. No, that's super cool. I really like that. That's super cool. I like this game. I wish these toys were in the whole entire game. That was really cool. Alright. So, explain to me about this clubhouse.
Ah, my favorite place. I felt we really connected here, you know? a bit of a breather between the various bad, nightmarish worlds we went to. Also, I was able to talk a lot here, as elsewhere the developers were concerned about keeping the tension up and didn't want me to say too many things. Also, I kind of get quiet when scared, so it's okay and all, but I liked best the times we had to catch up.
Okay, so yeah, this is clearly... Okay, please explain to me why this is terrifying.
This is the reveal. This is where you see your mother for what she is, and the player gets to connect the various monsters and sights through the game.
Like, that wasn't already obvious. Like, that's fine to have that reveal, but don't make it that obvious in the game. I felt it was really, really obvious. Welcome to the world that had bit the dust. Oh, interesting. Oh. Yo! Dude, that looks so cool. Alright, let's see what he has to say for this.
Originally, the chase for the mom was a MacGuffin. You did not really find her, and the monsters used her to lure you further into the Dreamlands. And we struggled for some time to make sense of this story, especially the playtesters were confused as the story ended without you seeing your mom again.
Interesting. Yeah, because with the monster, it didn't really have any, anything like to go by. What does all this steam-powered, copper-filled, steampunky nonsense relate to, you ask? Well, recede to an old ending among the sleep. Oh.
Now here is something truly special.
Really?
Want to see what the game almost was at some point?
Yes.
This is an old version of the story's conclusion, and it's been something we have not shown anybody except a few testers in the early days. You might say here, I got to have more fun than in the original ending.
You...
Come in and see.
What a treat! What? Why are my hands... Oh. Can I get out, or? Ooh. What?
Hello?
Oh. Oh! This is so cool.
Oh, yes. Extraordinary. Round and round and round. Ices go in. Five little animals down a steep, steep hill. A snail that dreams of climbing trees, but never will. A hungry, starving hippo whose gummies are red, and her best friend seagull lying lifeless and dead.
Oh my god. This would be amazing.
And now for the main ingredient. Thank you. You did very well. I will enjoy you very much.
Oh! Dude. That's wicked. I guess that was it. Okay. That was so cool. I was wondering if we were gonna see that. Dude, that's so cool. Oh. Did this loop around again? Oh wow. Very cool.
The prologue was added as a
Okay, yeah,
free
yeah,
DLC a couple of months after release of the game. It was made in collaboration with some of our fans and made to elaborate a little bit on what went wrong with the parents' relationship. That the mother was not simply evil, but rather that relationships are tough. Neither of the parents handled it well.
Well, what's over there? What? Wait, do we see this? No, we didn't see this. Wait! How did it get... What? Why would that lead us here? I guess like halfway through, like we had to figure out a way to get out of here. Huh. Interesting. That is super cool. I don't know. Is there a way to get back up? Or should I say, is there like a reason to go back up? Or is that it? Let's see. Oh, up here was this. Gotcha, and we didn't collect them all. Which, I don't know, how many are there supposed to be?
Did you know that you can collect hidden drawings throughout the game? If you do, they will appear here in this room.
Options...
There might even be a reward if you can...
Main menu. I wonder how many there are. Is it gonna tell me? General commentary track. I might want to do this in the commentary track. I don't know if I'll do it on the stream or not. Leave a comment after I post all this. Leave a comment and let me know if you guys want me to play the game again with a commentary track. If you guys are interested in making games or whatever. I know I played the commentary track for Portal 2. Portal 1 I think, and 2. I'm not sure. 2. I think I just did it for 1. And that was really interesting. But yeah, that was Among the Sleep. And I feel kind of bad that the game was pretty much just like that short. And in that sense, I guess I wish I had just beat it all on Tuesday, but then I would have saved and maybe not have done the prologue and the museum on stream. I might have just done that on my own. But wow, I mean, that's a good game. It was a good game. I think there were a lot of things that they were just hitting me over the head with. I don't know if when you're watching this you got the same feeling. Maybe you picked up on things way sooner than I even did, because like I said, they hit you like a truck in the beginning with a lot of information, a lot of things. I think doing a second replay of this, I'll maybe understand and have a better respect for the amount of work they did. I mean, going through the museum itself really showed how much work is put into a game, even at its simplest form. And this game had like a little glitches. You can see like my hands go through stuff, but it's not a perfect game. But it's a game that still was able to tell a good story. Maybe not as great as Soma, but it just had some really dark themes. A lot of just reality setting, like talking about depression and alcoholism and being lonely and seeing things through the eyes of a child, even though it's a 2-year-old child. I mean, so that was just super, super fascinating for me. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I enjoyed playing that game. I definitely want to play a new game next week, since I've been able to stream for a long period of time with no internet issues. Thank God. So I don't know if I'll start, but if you follow me on either Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, I'll put up a post about what game I'll do next. Maybe I'll put up a poll asking you guys what game I should play. I'll put up a couple options and see what you guys think. And yeah, you follow me on those platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Joe Crazy 3193. I make it simple. Make sure if you're watching this live and you're new, please consider follow me on Mixer, Joe Crazy 3193. If you're watching this on YouTube right now, please consider subscribing. I could use the love. I could use the love right now. I want to start, building a fan base and seeing I can find people that enjoy watching and playing the same games as I do, as well as either it's a video game, a board game, finding certain same interests, and just having a central point for that. And a lot of people do that. I know there's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of competition, but hopefully I can convey a certain personality that you guys could attach yourself to and relate to and talk to me. So I hope one day I can have that and share more experiences with everyone, and be able to have a little community of not, I wouldn't say fans. I want to make friends out of this. But playing a game like that kind of makes me feel happy that, or at least give hope that if I can put more work into what I'm doing and I can just teach myself or maybe get some help, that maybe I don't have to do this alone. That I can, the baby of my channel, if I can find somebody to help me with it and expand and make this baby into a big old fat 2-year-old that hopefully doesn't have any nightmares. But with that said, please remember that I am not crazy. I'm Joe Crazy. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being a friend. And have a great night.